Mr. Mnisi.
Sikhumbuzeke akuzungu ukuthi usengaphansi kwasisifungo sithathile.
As it please the court, my lord. So after 2019, you never met him again.
Emva ko 2019 awukazi uhlangane naye futhi. Yebo. Yes.
Thank you. 3 years after 2019, this trial started.
Kube iminyaka emithathu ke endlulile u2019 lase liyaqala ke uqulwa icala leli.
The state called a number of witnesses. Constable Zungu became one of them.
Kwase kuba nofakazi ke ababizwayo ebizwa wona umbuso uConstable uZungu ebe omunye walabo fakazi labo.
Now he came here, as I've indicated earlier on, gave a lengthy account of, according to him, what happened on the 26th of October 2014, the day on which Senzo Meyiwa was killed.
Weza ke la enkantolo washo ke okuningi ke mayelana lokho kwenzeka ke ngazo i26 kuOctober 2014 ilanga lelo abulawa ngalo uSenzo Meyiwa.
In his lengthy testimony, he also made mention of your name.
Kubona ke lobo fakazi bakhe obude wakhuluma ke nangegama lakho.
Now, things that he told to this court in that testimony of his related exclusively to the date of the 26th of October 2014.
Manje ke akushilo ke lapho ekhuluma ke ngokwenzeka nge26 kaOctober ngo2014.
And this is what he told to this court.
Yilokhu ke akutshela lenkantolo.
I'll specifically deal with those aspects of his evidence.
Sorry, sir, I'm sorry to disturb you. When was Mr. Senzo Meyiwa allegedly killed or murdered? When?
According to the state, my lord, it was on the 26th of October 2014.
It was the 20?
The 26th of October 2014.
26th of October. Okay. Okay, fine.
Thank you. Now, as I'm saying, I will try to concentrate on those aspects of his evidence where he said things to this court about you.
Nanje bangishiloko ukuthi ngizozama ukuthi ngigxileke kulezo zinto ke azisho kule nkantolo mayelana nawe.
But as a way of an introduction into his testimony, this is what he said. He said on the 26th of October 2014, in the morning, he received a call from Kwabeni.
Akusho ke la enkantolo ukuthi ekseni ngazo i26 kaOctober 2014 washayelwa ucingo eshayelwa uGwabeni.
He wanted to find out, that is now Kwabeni, he wanted to know if Constable Zungu would be able to drive over or to come over to Foslores on that day.
Ethi ke uGwabeni wayefuna ukwazi kuyena Constable Zungu ukuthi wayezoza yini ngalelo langa lelo uConstable Zungu eFoslores.
Then Constable Zungu said to him, because it was early in the morning when they spoke, he would still have to go to work first, but he think that in the afternoon when he knocked off, but he said in the afternoon he was able to drive over to Foslores, go and meet Kwabeni.
Wasethi ke yena ke Constable Zungu kuGwabeni ngoba ke kwakusesekuseni ngalesa sikhathi ke babesakhuluma kuzoqala aye emsebenzini iqala bese ukuthi emini ke uma esephumuleke emsebenzi sebuyileke emsebenzini uzoya ke eFoslores.
Now According to Zungu, he also received a call from Mr. Kwabeni, where Mr. Kwabeni told him that he would also be joining them there at Fosloris.
Ngokusho kwami sorry. Ngokubufakazi bakhe ke uZungu waseqhubeka ke ethi wathola ucingo ke futhi obuya kuyena ke uGwabeni emtshela ukuthi nawe wawuzoba ingxenye ke noma wawuzoba khona ke lapho eFosloras.
And then he subsequently sent him your numbers. Kwabeni sent Constable Zungu your contact details.
Wase ke yena ke uGwabeni ethumela yena uConstable Zungu imininingwane yakho noma ke inamba yakho.
Now, when I analyze his testimony on these aspects, Constable Zungu's testimony, to me, this sounded as if you had a communication prior with Kwabeni, wherein you also told Kwabeni that on this day of 26th of October 2014, I'll also be coming to Fosloris.
Manje ke masengixaninga ke ubufakazi ke bukaZungu mayelana ke nalolu udaba ke ukuthi ke kwaba khona ke uxhumana noma ke uxoxisana ke okwaba khona phakathi kwakho kanye noGwabeni la wena ke utshela khona uGwabeni ukuthi nawe ngalelo langa la nge-26 October 2014 wawuzoba khona eFosloras.
Do you follow?
Uyangizwa? Yes.
Was there any such arrangement between yourself and Kwabeni that you'll also be driving over to, or you'll be coming over to Fosloris on 26 October 2014?
No. Cha yayingekho ke inkulumo enjalo phakathi kwami noGwabeni ukuthi ngazi 26 October 2014 mina ngangizoya eFosloras.
Thank you. So there was no such arrangement?
No, mina 2014 akaze ngaba seFosloras.
No, in 2014 I was never in Fosloras.
Thank you. Now, as I've said, just by way of an introduction, now, then Zungu told Kwabeni that once he knocked off at work in the afternoon, he will give him a call.
Waseke uZungu etshela uGwabeni ukuthi ngizothi ke uma sengiphumileke emsebenzini ngikushayela ucingo.
Thank you. Now, according to the testimony of Constable Zungu, is that when he knocked off in those afternoon, he then gave you a call and made arrangements with you to meet at Carlton Center.
Manje ngobufakazi bakhe ke uConstable Zungu uthi ke wathi ke uma eseshayisileke emsebenzini waseshayela wena ucingo ukuthi nakhulumisana ke navumelana ukuthi nihlangane eCarltonville. Sorry, Carlton Center. Sorry, ngiphambanise now eCarlton Center.
Yes. Now, according to Constable Zungu, this is taking place on the 26th of October 2014.
Ngobufakazi bakhe ke uConstable Zungu lokhu kwenzeka nge-26 October 2014.
Do you bear any knowledge about his testimony in this regard?
Anginalwazi ngalokho.
I have no knowledge of that.
Did you ever receive a call from him, from Constable Zungu, where you made arrangements with him that you should meet at Carlton Center?
2014, as I said, akaze ngadibana naye.
I never came across him. I did not even know him.
Thank you. Then he went on to tell this scholars now, Constable Zungu, that indeed he drove from Fosloris around the early hours of the afternoon, and then he found you at Carlton Center. That is now Constable Zungu drove from Tembisa. He went and met the witness here at Carlton Center.
Uyasho ke uConstable Zungu noma bese qhubeka ke ukuthi ke wase suka ke khona eThembisa impela ke waya khona ke eCarlton Center ila ahlangana nawe khona.
in 2014, I mean in 26 October 2014.
ngazo i-26 October 2014.
What do you say about this? Any
Uthini-ke
comment?
kona kulokho?
Hayi, ayikho into mina engihlanze noConstable Zungu ngo-2014.
No, there's nothing that made me to meet or to go and meet Constable Zungu in 2014.
Thank you. Now, Constable Zungu further told this court that upon meeting you at Carlton Center, you sat and ate, and as you were eating there, he received a call from Mr. Wabini and asked about your whereabouts and whether has he already met with you.
Uthi-ke nathi nisahlezi-ke lapho nidla wasethola ucingo-ke buya kuyena-ke uGwabeni ebuza-ke ukuthi wawukuphi nendawo wena nokuthi nani senihlangene yini.
And Zungu told Gwabeni that you were on your way to his place.
Uthi-ke yena-ke Zungu wasetshela uGwabeni ukuthi-ke nani sendleleni-ke eyakhona la ahlala khona yena uGwabeni.
Any comment?
Khona ongakusho?
Hayi, ayikho into enjengaleyo. 2014.
No, there is no such thing. 2014.
Thank you. I remember, Mr. Zungu, this information that is coming with the state, and at one stage, you were punted as a state witness. In other words, you were expected to go and give evidence as a witness that would have been called by the state. We never knew about this information.
Thina-ke lokhu-ke yinto nje lena noma-ke information wena besingayazi-ke thina uzokhumbula-ke ukuthi kunesikhathi-ke la khona ubukuhlaka noma ubuyingxenye yabantu abebezoba ofakazi bombuso manje-ke thina besingakwazi lokhu.
Yes.
Okay, ngiyachaza.
Can I explain?
We will come to explaining. Let us finish what I'm doing here first.
Siyeza-ke kulokho angiqede nje lokho engisakwenzayo la.
Now, according to Constable Zungu, you then drove from Carlton Center straight to Vosloorus and got to Basotho Hostel on 26 October 2014.
Ngokusho kwakhe-ke uConstable Zungu nase niyahamba-ke ukusuka khona-ke eCarlton Center naya khona-ke eBasotho Hostel eVosloorus.
In Vosloorus. Thank you. Unfortunately, it didn't come clear in his evidence whether, except yourself and him in a motor vehicle, was there anybody else. So, but we assume on the basis of this information that it was only the two of you.
Okungacaceleke kubufakazi bakhe ukuthi kwakuyina nobabili kuphela yini emotweni kodwa sesiyayicabangela-ke ukuthi kwakuyinina nobabili kuphela.
Do you know anything of this?
Khona okwaziyo ngalokho?
Hayi, angazi lutho.
No, I know nothing.
He told this court that you two arrived at Basotho Hostel between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Uthi-ke isikhathi enafika ngaso nina nobabili khona lapha eBasotho Hostel kwakuphakathi ko-2 no-3 emini.
Any comments?
Hayi, angazi lokho.
I know nothing about that.
Thank you. And remember, we're talking about the date of the 26th of October
Yes.
2014. Do you understand?
Ngiya-understand sikhuluma ngo-2014. U-2014 angazange amitha nawo uSizo Zungu mina ngabe ngamazi lapho.
I understand that we are talking about 2014. In 2014, I never met Sizwe Zungu. I did not know him.
Thank you. Then he further told this court that there at Basotho Hostel, he then met Gwabeni and others who were from home. In other words, their homeboys. And then they sat there at Gwabeni's place.
Uthi-ke nifika-ke lapho eVosloorus hostel ahlangana naye uGwabeni kanye nabanye-ke abakhaya noma-ke buya nonke buya ndawonye emakhaya.
They sat at a common place. I don't know what that common place is, but I can only assume maybe it was an open pen where people were sitting there at the hostel. Do you know anything of this nature?
Uthi ke kunala abahlezi khona ke khona okwaziyo ngalokho.
Ayi angazi lutho mina.
No, I know nothing.
Now, Constable Zungu told this court that as you were seated there, you specifically told him that you had a bottle of Jameson.
Uthi ke kubufakazi bakho Constable Zungu nisahlezi ke lapho kwaba wena otshela yena ukuthi wawunebhodlela leJameson.
Now we're talking
No.
26 October 2014.
Khuluma ngazo i-26 October 2014.
26 October 2014 akukho lutho engangihlanganisela isizungu bengingamazi nokumazi.
The 26th of October 2014, there was just nothing that maybe to come across or to meet Constable Zungu. I did not even know him.
Thank you. Then he further told this court that you sat there, you drank, and also ate meat.
Uthi ke nanihlezi lapho niphuza nidla nenyama.
Ayi angekho lapho mina.
No, I wasn't there.
He further explained to this court as to who were there. Amongst others, he mentioned accused number 1.
Abanye umsolo wokuqala,
He mentioned accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi.
uNtanzi wesibili,
He mentioned accused number 3, Mr. Mnube.
khuluma ngomsolo wesithathu uNcube,
He also mentioned accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli.
khuluma nangaye umsolo wesihlanu uNtuli.
He said, upon your arrival, these are the people that you already found there at
Still
Kwabeni's
umasakhuluma
place.
ngo-26 2014 akazi even ngamitha umafika besebenza eCarltonville.
Still, if we are referring to 26 October 2014, I did not even meet Mafiga. Mafiga was working in Carltonville.
Thank you. Now, as I've said, that I will only concentrate on the aspect of his evidence that had to do with you. According to him, there were a lot of things that happened there. For instance, he told this court that then Kwabeni started to introduce these other people who were there. As to who were they, he reminded him, Zungu now, as to who these other people were, those that he could no longer remember.
Uthi ke kubufakazi bakhe yena Constable Zungu ke kuningi ke okwenzeka khona lapho ngalilanga lelo langa i-26 October 2014 uthi ke uGwabeni waseqala ke esho ke noma ke emchazela ke ukuthi obani abanye labo ayesengasabakhumbuli.
Now, he further told this court that at some stage they ran dry of liquor and they had to go buy liquor.
Uyasho ke ukuthi ke kunesikhathi la khona ke utshwala baphela bafanele ukuthi ke bahambe ke bayothenga utshwala.
They went with some of the accused here and other people and some ladies, went bought liquor and came back.
Uthi ke wahamba ke hamba nabanye ke abasola abahlezi lana ke nabanye ke osisi ke bayothenga utshwala lowo wabuya.
Then they continued sitting. In the early hours of the evening, then he noticed some of these accused here entering his place from somewhere.
Uthi ke kutshekekiwe ke lapho kwaphuzwa ke theke ilanga selihambile ke wabona ke abanye ke babasola ke laba bengena lapha endlini kukhona ke la ababuya khona noma baqhamuka khona.
Do you have any knowledge about those things?
Hayi ngoba sakhuluma ngo-2014 nje ayikho into engizoyiphula ngo-2014 ngoba kaze ngimithe uConstable Zungu nalabo bantu azange zangamitha ngo-2014.
No, if we are still referring to 2014, there is nothing that I'm going to respond to because I did not meet Constable Zungu in 2014. Even these people, I did not meet them in 2014.
Yeah, well, as I'm saying, his testimony is on record. They did a lot of things there. According to him, a lot of things were said there. As they were eating and drinking and dancing.
Nanje mangisho ukuthi ke ubufakazi bakho ke lobu obulapha kwale nkantolo ukuthi kwenzeka ke izinto eziningi ke lapho kwakuhleziwe lapho kwakuphuzwa lapho kwakudliwa inyama ke lapho futhi ke nekushiwa nengoma ke futhi.
Now, relevant to you now, he told this court that at some point he started to look around for you and he could not see you. And then he inquired as to your whereabouts and then requested Mr. Kwabeni to give you a call, and indeed Mr. Kwabeni called you.
Uthi ke ekuhambeni kwesikhathi ke uma eqalaza ke bheka ukuthi ukuphi ke wena wathola ukuthi ke akakuboni wasecela ke uGwabeni ukuthi akushayele ucingo.
And that was at a time when he was preparing to leave.
Uthi kwakuyisikhathi ke leso awayelungisela ukuthi ahambe ngaso.
I think according to him, he was a little bit worried because you were not there and you are the person who came with him. That's just my own thinking.
Cabanga ukuthi ngiyacabangela ke lokho ukuthi ke yena ke kwakumhlupha ke lokho ukuthi ke wayengakuboni ngoba ke waweza lapho uhamba naye.
But importantly, as it relates to you, he told this court, that's now Constable Zungu, that Kwabeni called you, and immediately after he had called you, Kwabeni, you then arrived.
Uthi ke manje lana mayikhuluma ngawe ukuthi impela uGwabeni wakushayela ucingo, impela ke emuva kokuthi uGwabeni ekushayele ucingo wasufika ke wena.
Did anything of this nature happen?
Hayi ayikho lonto leyo.
No, there is no such, those are lies.
Thank you. Then upon your arrival, then Kwabeni conveyed to him, that is now Zungu, a message that you will no longer be living with him.
Uthi ke emuva kokuthi usofikileke wase uGwabeni enikeza yena ke Zungu umlayezo ukuthi wena ke awusahambi naye noma awusahambi nje.
Whilst after Kwabeni had conveyed that message to him, apparently you having told Kwabeni that you no longer be living with Zungu, then certain things also happened, like accused number one standing on a chair and announcing the death of the death of the deceased in this case.
Uthi ke emuva kwalokho ukuthi ke wena ke usutshele ke uGwabeni ukuthi ke awusahambi noma uGwabeni esesho ke kuyena ke ukuthi awusahambi wena ke kunezinto ezenzeka ke lapho enye okunye kwalokho ke ukuthi ke umsolo wokuqala wema ke phezulu kwesitulo esesho ke noma ke kusihlalo ke esho ukuthi usenzo akasekho.
There were also some exchange of firearms in his presence, being a policeman. That's now Constable Zungu.
Nokuthi ke kunala khona ke ekwakunikezwana ngeibhamu lokho kwenzeka ekhona yena eyiphoyisa uConstable Zungu.
Now, importantly again, as it relates to you, he told this court that for the second time, you also told Kwabeni that you no longer be living with him, whereupon he then decided to leave with accused number one, Mr. Sibiya, and some other people that he left along the way.
Usayilokho ke usoshilo ukuthi awusahambi uthi ila khona ke ahamba khona ke yena ehamba naye ke solo wokuqala uSibiya kanye nabanye ke abantu abashiya la endleleni.
This is now on the 26th of October 2014.
Lokhu ke kungakho kwakunge 26 October 2014.
Any comment?
Hayi ngangekho lapho mina.
No, I was not there.
Thank you. Now, at the beginning or in the middle of your testimony, you made mention of a bottle of Jameson.
Eqaleni ke uma uqala nje ukuthi ke uthula ubufakazi bakho Ukhulumile ngebhodlela leJameson.
Do you still remember that?
Usakhumbula?
Yes, akhumbula.
Yes, I do.
Now I forgot to ask you what this Jamison is.
Ngikhohliwe ukuthi ngikubuze ukuthi iJameson lena yini?
Ibhodlela le-whisky.
It's a bottle of whiskey.
Is it the same thing as the one that's referred to as James?
Eh?
James.
James.
Is it the same thing as the one that is known as James?
Yini?
Hayi, angazi ke lapho.
Oh, I thought there's a beer that is known as James.
Oh.
So I thought maybe that's the same thing.
Ngicabanga ukuthi kunebeer ebizwa ngokuthi iJames, ngicabanga ukuthi into yodwa le, James.
Oh, but that is alcohol.
Kodwa utshwala kodwa.
Eh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's whiskey. Was it triple distilled or not?
Hayi, angaze ngilifunde ke kodwa leli lihlaza lona ngazi ama triple
But
distilled.
I never read that part. I don't know whether it's triple distilled, but it's the green bottle.
I see Mr. Ramsapiri appears to know what I'm talking about. I saw you.
I know nothing about alcohol.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Even Khamer, you know nothing? Okay, fine.
As it please the court, my lord. Now, you spoke about that alcohol, that Jamison, in a context of you having arrived at Fort Lawrence and then you went out to buy it. Do you still remember that?
Ukhulumile ke eqaleni ke, sorry, wethula ubufakazi bakho ke ukuthi ke kunesikhathi la khona enaphuma khona ke niyothenga utshwala, wakhuluma ngayo iJameson leni.
Ngikhulume ngayo ngo-2017
Yes.
ukuthi masifika sashaya i-U10 sabuyele overland not ukula sesibhodlela sesikhwameni ngadala ishayo time sifika ngangaphethe ibhodlela mina.
I made mention of it in 2017 that we made a U10, then we went to Overland. But I did not speak about the Jameson bottle in the sense that I had it in my bag.
Thank you. Now, just for interest's sake, Senzo Meyiwa, did you know who he was?
Ingabe wawazi ukuthi kwakuubani uSenzo Meyiwa?
Bengazi ukuthi ugoalkeeper Orlando Pirates neBafana Bafana kuphela.
I only knew that he was the goalkeeper of Orlando Pirates and Bafana Bafana only.
How did you learn about his passing? I know that's not relevant, but how did you learn about his passing?
Indaba yokushona kwakhe noma udaba lokushona kwakhe into owayithola kanjani noma wayizwa kanjani?
Into engayithola ku-TV then ngabe kuqhubeka sengiyithola nakumaphepha andaba.
It was on TV as well as in the newspapers.
Would that be immediately after his passing?
Kanye nje uma eqeda ushona?
Hayi, no.
No.
Kwaba into njengecanga ukuthi ngayibona mangishayisa mangilokhu Monday.
I think it's something that I got to know as the day went on, as I knocked off at work on the Monday.
Thank you. That is in short what Constable Zungu told this court about him meeting you on the 26th of October 2014.
Ngokafushana ke yikona lokho uConstable Zungu akutshela lenkantolo ngokuthi ke ngokuhlangana kwenu ngazo i26 kaOctober 2014.
And you are saying such never happened.
Wena ke uthi lokho akaze kwenzeka.
Akaze kwenzeka njengoba ngisho ukuthi uConstable Zungu by 2014 bengingamazi akaze ngamithi uNtanzi akaze ngamithi even uMuzi by that time ka 2014 ngonyaka wa 2014.
It never happened, as I'm saying that in 2014 I never met Constable Zungu. I did not even meet Muzi. I did not even meet Ntanzi by that time or that year in 2014.
Thank you. Now, as I've indicated to you, that you were appointed, you were presented to us when you got papers from the state as one of the state witnesses.
Nanje mangishilo ke kwena ukuthi ke ukwazi kwethu ke ngawe inkathi ke sinikezwa ke amaphepha ukuthi silungiselelo na ke ukona uqhula kweqala leli ke ukuthi kuyingxenye ke yofakazi bombuso.
Thank you. Now, would you perhaps know any reason why you eventually could not be called as a witness for the state?
Ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi ke kugcine kwenzeka kanjani noma kwenzeke kanjani ukuthi ke ungasaqhubekeki ke umbuso ukuthi ke ukubizeke na njengofakazi wakho?
Into eyenzakala saphikisana ngestatement.
What happened is that we argued about the statement.
Thank you. Now that you're mentioning that there was an argument, in other words, there was a difference of opinion. When people argue, it means they don't agree on something. Is that what happened?
Ukuthi naningavumelani khona naningavumelani ngakho iloko kwenzeka. Yes.
Yes. Now, what led to that argument?
Yini eyaholela kuloko kuphikisana lokho?
No, in fact, let us start here. Let us start here. My Lord, there is something that Mr. Gramsipuli want to bring to my attention.
Yeah, fine, fine.
Mr. Zungu, actually, let us start it here. You're talking about a statement.
Asiqale la ukhuluma ngestatement.
Yep.
Yes.
That you and the state couldn't agree on.
Enaningavumelani ngaso.
Yep.
Yes.
How did it happen that you would come and how did it happen that there was eventually something called a statement that was taken from you, which ultimately you and the state couldn't agree on?
Kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi kugcine kuba kugcine sekuba nestatement. I-statement leso onigcine usungasazwani noma ke seniphikisana ngaso nombuso noma nabashushisi.
So I don't know noma mhlambe ngiyithatha on ukuthi wenza istatement sithatheke nini kanjani kwenzakalana.
I don't know whether I should explain as to how and when the statement was taken.
Yes, that is what you want to know.
Yiloko sifisa ukwazi.
The court normally says, I don't want shortcuts.
Okay.
Angifuna amadag lapho.
Okay.
Ngifuna long dry.
Okay. 2020
Yes.
kwaku July.
Yes.
In 2020 it was in July.
Ngangishayisa emsebenzi ngangilungiselela okay nge-COVID-19 besishintsha ama shift besebenza 2 night shift then abanye bangene i-morning shift then kodwa bengakufuneka ukuthi sibe baningi emsebenzini.
During COVID we were changing shifts. Others would be working night shift, others would be going in the morning because they did not want us they didn't want a lot of people or too many people at work.
Where were you working then?
Wawusebenza kuphi ngaleso sikhathi?
Bengisebenza eMarula Bakersford.
In Marula, Bakersford.
In which industry?
Mining industry.
Thank you, and then proceed.
Okay. Into eyenzakalayo uma ngilungiselela emsebenzini kwangaba around 3 because besingena ngo6 emsebenzini.
When I was preparing to go to work, it was around about 3 because we'd start work at 6.
Ngathola i-call.
I received a call.
Do you still remember what day of the week was? Not date.
Oh,
the day.
Kwakuyi Friday.
It was a Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Uma ngithola i-call athi lo muntu ungumseshi masemula eCarletonville.
I received a call and then this person introduced himself as Detective Masemula in Carletonville.
Uthi lo muntu ngine case ka 2008 ye rape.
This person then mentions that I had a rape case of 2008.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention again that it's been brought to my attention that we need to take it slowly,
Okay.
because some of my colleagues in the court and everybody is right here, you understand. So we don't want to miss those salient aspects of the evidence that you're preferring, do you understand? Thank you. Let us try to take it. so that everybody would then be in a position to write everything down. Do you understand? Thank you. What?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, the person tells you, who identifies himself as Masemula, says to you, you've got a rape case at Carltonville of an incident that happened in 2008. Oh, you've got a rape case
Yes.
of 2008.
Yes.
Yes. Then
Yebo.
proceed.
Okay. Fanele sidibane then sizama ukuresolve le problem.
Then that we needed to meet and try to resolve this problem.
Okay, wangibuza ukuthi yipi i-police station seduzane ngathi mina iGrigop.
He wanted to know from me which police station is the nearest. I then said Driekop.
Drikop.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, at the inception of the trial, we heard about so many police stations, some of them, Derkisdorp, and yeah, now we're learning of a Drikop. But then proceed,
Qhubeka-ke.
Drikop,
Okay, athi singadibana ne. Okay, ngokuthi bengena night shift ngithi naye singadibana Monday.
yeah.
The person then wanted to know as to when we could meet because I was gonna work night shift. I then said Monday when I knock off.
Yes.
Okay, i-conversation ithi yaphela lapho wa drop i-call ngaqhubeka emsebenzini.
That's where our conversation ended. Dropped the call. I then went to work.
Okay.
For interest's sake, they're in the mining industry. Who are you? What are you doing there?
I'm a minor.
A miner,
Yes.
meaning you handling the pick and shovel.
No, I'm a supervisor. Actually.
Oh, okay. No, thank you. So you're supervising those that are mining.
Yes.
What are you mining there?
Platinum.
Oh, what is being mined there?
Because
What is it that is being mined there?
Gold.
no, it's a platinum.
Oh, platinum.
Yes.
So you're working in the platinum belt there.
Yes.
I see. May proceed. You went on.
Okay. Ngasebenza i-shift yaphela ekuseni,
Yes.
I worked until the shift ended in the morning.
then ngaya endlini ngalala.
I went home. I slept.
Yes.
Mangivuka around boma 11 ngathola ama-miss call i-shift supervisor yami.
I slept until, and then when I woke up around about 11, I then saw some missed calls from my shift supervisor.
Would now be correct that this is Saturday.
Yes.
Thank you. Proceed.
Then hayi ngibe surprise ukuthi mhlambe is there anything engiyenzile wrong emsebenzini wama-miss call angaka because akujwayelekile.
I then got surprised that perhaps as there's something wrong that I did at work because so many missed calls, it was unusual.
Yes.
Ngamfonela back uHotso
Aye.
i-shift supervisor yami.
I called Khotso back, my shift supervisor.
Yes.
Uma ngamfona uHotso athi "Ish, Zungu ngeke ngikwazi ukukhuluma nawe over the phone land ngicela ukuthi ufike la."
Upon contacting Khotso, he then said to me, "Eish, Zungu, I cannot discuss with you over the phone. Please come here."
Then
Thank you. Proceed.
Yeah, ma'am.
okay, ngavuka nje ngageza ubuso ngaxopha ngahamba ngayo hike.
I then woke up, just washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then I went to the hiking spot.
Uma ngifika endlini wangibuza ukuthi hey sizophuzana because sizingene Monday.
When I got to the house or when I got home, he then asked me, "What are we going to drink?" Because we were now gonna go to work on the Monday.
Now, when you say home or house, you're referring
It's
to
a house.
your supervisor's
It's my
place.
house. But
Yeah, but that is, could that be
Elephant.
where your supervisor was
Elephant
staying?
Hill.
yes, where is my supervisor was staying.
Thank you.
La supervisor hlala khona indlu yasemayini.
Right.
Then athi hayi asiphume endlini yakhe because ngineyingane nomama wengane so asikhona siyofuna enye indawo separate.
He then suggested that we leave the house because there were children there as well as the mother of the children, so we needed to go and look for a place somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay. Athi Zungu kune problem la. Uma ngithatha imoto ngize emgodini nje ubone ngifike lapha na because ngithole umi uyopitha imshini kokunentambo ezihambayo so emayini
Asime Zungu. Awiqale and uthi ukhulume kancane. Uthi
okay. Mayiqala uthi Zungu kune problem ngikufice usendaweni dangerous.
Okay.
Ngakhuluma nawe lento le.
Yeah.
he then says to me, there is a problem here. Firstly, I found you to be standing or to a dangerous place, or you were at a place that is not safe or dangerous. Yebo?
Yes.
Yebo?
Proceed.
Then so ngena ukuthi mangiyikhuluma lento mhlawumbe ungayiphosa emshinini lebilapha noma ewinjini lobe kunehamba intambo zewinjini lapha.
Okay. So I had this fear that if I were to mention this to you or say this to you while standing there, you would then throw yourself at those machines or at there. Yebo?
Yes.
Emsebenzini bengibiza ngo-over from a control. Kuthiwa bengibiza ngo-over.
Okay.
I-radio yasemayini. Bethi angukhiphe emgodini.
At work, I was contacted via the radio, and I was also told to remove you from the mine.
My lord, this is hearsay, totally inadmissible, but I request that for the fluency of his evidence, he just goes through it, my lord, and then we'll come to the relevant aspect of his evidence.
Then athi kimi ufoni ilokhuzana e-control no-potreater ilokhuzana imine oversee bathi kufoniwe la kune-call engenile kuthiwa wena une-case ye-murder.
He then said to me that Control as well as Potgieter received a call here, and it is being alleged that you've got a murder case.
Thank you.
Okay. Ngithi mina yazi yangidida ke lento Khoso because yesterday ngithola i-call ye-case ye-rape eCarletonville.
I then said, Khozo, this is confusing me because yesterday I received a call about a rape case of Carletonville. Yebo.
Then sekuqhamuka-ke manje ukuthi emsebenzini ufona kuthiwa ngine-murder.
And then now a call is made to my place of work. It is alleged that I've got a murder case. Yebo.
Then angibuza uKhozo kwenzakala nje nami njengamanje ngididekile then
Khozo then asked me, what is happening? I then say to him, I am also confused.
then ngathatha ifoni ngafonela le number eyayikade ngifonele ngayo nga-Friday.
I then took a phone and then contacted the number that had called me on the Friday.
Now, which number?
Le number engangifonele ngayo-Friday lo Masemola wathi ngasilo wathi
The person who introduced himself as Masemola.
Thank you.
then mangimfonela sakhuluma nje ngimbuza ukuthi manje kahle kahle kwenzakalani because sikhulumile izolo ukuthi we gonna meet on Monday then now ufonela emsebenzini sekune case ye-murder ngapha uthe ne-case ye-rape ngapha sekune case ye-murder athi lo muntu no kazi ukuthi wena kaze afonele emsebenzini.
I then said to the person that you called me, we had agreed that we are going to meet on the Monday. Now you call my workplace and then mention something about the murder case. And then the person said, no, I never made a call to your workplace.
So sagcina sifayela zokuthi asimithe Sunday.
We then agreed to meet on the Sunday.
Now you're finalizing this person who's identifying
Yes.
himself as Masemola.
Yes.
Thank you. Proceed.
Then uma sifayela sithi kumithe manje ayithi Khozo ayi Zungu la ngizobeka impilo yakhe engozini. Shintsha police station kube iBhekasford ngoba ngiseduzane iBhekasford khona ngizobona kwenzakalani.
Khozo then said that, but here now you're going to put your life in danger. Change the police station and change it to Beggarsford Police Station so I'll be able to see as to what is happening.
So you're now moving away from Trikop.
Yes.
Thank
Yebo.
you.
Okay, so arrange isikhathi babethe u10. Then ngalanda into zami sahamba zalanda impahla endlini ngabuya ngasendlini kaHozo for that night.
We then arranged the time for 10 o'clock. I went home, to fetch some of my belongings, and then went to Khotso's house.
Then ngafonela umfowethu lengmelamayo nomunye umfana kwaDlamini.
I then called my elder brother, as well as a certain gentleman from Dlamini.
Yes.
Yebo.
Yeah, ngikwazi ba mangilindele mhlambe uthi kuzoba iphoyisa noma mhlambe umuntu iphoyisa mhlawumbe awu2 nalo muntu lo okwakuyena kwakuthiwa ngimrapile.
My expectation was that I would then find a police officer, maybe one police officer, as well as the person or the person that would have been, that was alleged that I had raped. Yebo.
Yes.
Into enzeka kwathi ngabo 12 to 1 kwafika mayishwana u2.
Africa, ama?
Mayishwana u2 mahandai.
Okay. About 12, ne?
Yes.
Around 12, 2 H1 combis arrived. Yebo.
Now, when they arrive, where are you?
In the police station Bakersford.
I was at the police station in Bakersford.
Ngicela ukukhuluma something. Then mangifika mina police station ngihamba noHozo ngihamba noDlamini nomfowethu. Then ngaye police station ngaphakathi ukureporta as phela ngazi ukuthi mina mabethi asidibane police station. You have to report ukuthi kunabantu abaso abathi bangidinga. So ngizomitha nabo la police station.
Upon arrival at the police station, it was myself, it was Khotso, my elder brother, and Dlamini. I then went inside the police station because, according to my understanding, if you are supposed to meet, you need to go inside and then say that I am supposed to meet such and such people here.
Yes.
Then my friend amakhumba ayi2 kwehla nje ubhudo oyi1 oqala kwehla ama-TRT awu2.
When these combis arrived, and then 2 TRTs alighted from them,
From kwenye yamakhumbi.
from one of the 2 combis.
These TRTs, why do you say two TRTs?
So
What do you mean the TRTs?
lamaphoyisa la kuthiwa awangazi bayibiza ngithi rafa kama-barrett la.
It's the
Yeah.
one
I do.
that where the berets, the witness is sort of indicating the face. Uthi bafaka ama-berets.
Bafakela igqolisi angazi makarabha noma yini bakubiza ngani.
Don't know what you call that, and helmet or what.
Were they in uniform?
Babefaka uniform.
Yes,
Yes.
bephethe ibhamu enkulu.
What
They were
uniform?
they were having like the rifles.
Were they in overall or just normal police uniform?
Babefaka ama-overall noma babefake nje i-uniform ejwayelekile yamaphoyisa.
Ukuthi angikhonanga ukwenza notice kahle because ngavele nje ngaba confused indlela okwenzeka ngayo.
I couldn't notice well because I just got confused in the manner in which it happened.
Okay, thank you. What did they do?
Then omunye wami ekhoneni phezulu ocingo, omunye wayo ngasegatini la wakufanele uphuma khona imoto.
One of them stood at the top there where the fence was, and then one stood at the gate where the entrance of the vehicles.
Yes.
Then weza lo bhuti kimi wathi uMakhosonke muphi la athi mina yimi.
Then this gentleman approached and then inquired as to who was Makhosonke. I said, it's me.
Then mina ngikwazi ngamthatha ngaya la ngangireport khona mangifika.
According to me, to my knowledge, I took the person to where I reported when I initially arrived. Yeah.
Then
Is that what happened? Is that what happened,
Yiloko
Mr.?
kwenzeka.
When the person said, who's Makhosonke, and then you said it's me,
yes,
then did you take him to?
ngase ngihamba ngilokhuzana ngithi ngimlida ukuthi siya eofisini ngithi ama police station.
Yes, I was leading him to the police station. That is now to the office at the police station.
Yes.
Then uma ngingena nje ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambe ngathatha inyawo ezu3 ukuya phakathi.
Upon entering, I think I took about 3 steps going inside.
Athi lo muntu usiletha kulezi zinja lezi uyikhokhela.
This person then said that you are now taking us or bringing us to these dogs. You paid them.
Now, this person, where did he come from?
Wayeqhamuka kuphi lo muntu?
Wayeqhamuka emotweni le yama-H2 emashwana ayi2.
From the vehicle, the 2 H1s.
Or he alighted from one of the high kills?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, masifika ngaphakathi abuze mina ukuthi ye wena nje liphi office osebenza kulo la? Ngikhombe office lakho kwepost onisebenza la. Ngithi mina bengazi ukuthi
Then this person, when we entered there, said to me, please point us to your office. You are working here. Where you dog, please point us to your office. You are working here, not so. Yebo.
injalo.
Was he swearing was he using those swearing words, the words which you have just placed on record now?
Yes,
The dog thing and stuff like that?
yes.
Thank you. Then proceed.
Then ngavele ngama partner phakathi
I just stood in the middle,
ngajika ngambheka
turned around, looked at the person,
wathi hey siyale wena emotweni.
and then he said, "Hey, we are going there to the vehicle."
Then mangisaphuma nje then adonse i-wallet ngazodosa noma la ebhulukweni imoto zakuphi adonse i-wallet adonse i-card amaphoyisa athi ungumabhena.
And then this person then took something out from, I don't know, it's a wallet from the pants or where, and then took out the card and introduced himself as Mabena
From National.
from National.
Yes.
Okay, saphuma sabuyela emotweni ke manje.
Now we went out and went back to the car.
Uma sifike emotweni bathi bacela i-ID yami. Then ngakhipha wallet, ngakhipha i-ID.
When we got to the vehicle, they then requested for my ID. I took out my wallet and took my ID out.
Then bathi i-wallet ne-cellphone anginikeze umfowethu ngimlamayo.
They then said that the wallet as well as the phone, I should hand those over to my elder brother.
Thank you.
Okay, ngithema ngikujika ngimnika wadonsa i-cellphone lo muntu lo.
When I turned around, handing those over, this person then grabbed the cell phone.
Now, which one now?
Mupi,
That one ebenguyena oyibiza ngomabhena.
the one who introduced himself as Babena.
Then nganikeza umfowethu i-wallet ngangena emotweni.
I then handed my wallet over to my brother and went into the vehicle.
Umbuzo angibuza wona wathi sambulelani senze umyebo.
The question that he asked me was, why did we kill Senzo Meyiwa?
Then ngambuza ukuthi mina
I then asked me.
the ya nitshela ukuthi ngoclever nofana bona ngoma.
He then said, yes, you guys from Nongoma think you are smart or you are clever.
Thank you.
Ay mangena bavele wathi hey bophanile nje.
Upon entering, he then said, hey, a car for this dog.
Then kwakuboshwa kwami ke bangibuza ukuthi bengikuphi kushonisa izumeyo ngabachazela ukuthi mina bengiseka Sandburg ngalesikhathi leso ngiyazi yonke lento engikhuluma.
They then arrested me and asked me as to where I was during the death of Senzo Meyiwa. I then said I was in Rustenburg. I know nothing about what you are asking me about.
Now, the vehicle in which you were requested to get into, were there any other occupants except for this Mabena?
Babe khona.
They were.
Plus minus, how many were they?
Noma ngasakhumbula inamba yabo bona babe bantu ngicabanga ukuthi yayigcwele kahle kahle la ngidleli kuyo.
Although I can't recall the number, but the one that I was in was packed. It was full.
Now, I assume these were probably police. The name of Mabena is featured a lot in this trial, so we've got no doubt that at some stage at the inception of the investigation of this case, he was part of the team. Now, the people that you found in those vehicle, in that vehicle in which you were requested to get in, were they in police uniform or were they in civilian clothes?
No.
Now, to no pendula mupumbozo.
Oh.
I'm asking whether they were in a police uniform or they were in a civilian clothes.
Uphendula muphike mawuthi no ngoba ngiyabuza ukuthi babe gqoke umfaniswano amaphoyisa noma babe gqoke ezabo nje.
Babegqoke nje private.
Just private.
impahla zabo.
In civilian
Civilian.
clothes. Okay, thank you. And then what happened as you had been handcuffed?
Then bathi ucela ngibakhombise endlini yami.
They then requested that I go and show them my house.
Right, how were you cuffed?
Okusho kanjani? The witnesses, the witness my lord is indicating with his hands in front like this.
Okay, so you were cuffed not at the back but in front with your arms in front.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then what happened?
Then sahamba safika endlini ngiba director.
We then proceeded to the house. I was directing them.
Yes.
Bafika bacela ukhiya ngabanike ukhiye bavula iminyango.
They requested the key. I gave them the key. They opened the door.
masifika ngaphakathi basesha babequla everything yayiphakathi endlini nombhede bhekisa phezulu.
When we got to the house, they searched everything, including the bed. It was just upside down in the house.
Yes.
Okay, igama engalizwa nje wathi lo muntu lo hayi ecleanile le njalo yasambeni.
The only word that I heard was that, hey, this dog cleaned. Let's go.
So from meeting you up until they searching at your place, despite the fact that you're saying to them, actually they knew, they confirmed with you whether you're Makosonke, and then you said yes. Then they consistently kept on referring to you as a dog.
Abehleli nje bekubiza ngenja nje. Ngaso sonke lesikhathi ubachazela igama lakho ukuthi ubani kodwa bakubiza ngenja.
Yebo.
Yes.
Those are South African police. Okay, let's proceed. They are calling you a dog. This dog is now cleaned.
Okay, mabeqeda then sabuyela emotweni mangiphuma nje siphuma endlini. Kuma stand wayimile laphana. Even azange bazo explainela cabanga umdala kanjani lo mama.
We went back to the vehicle, and as we walked out of the house, the landlord was standing there. There was not even an explanation proffered to the landlord, and think this is an elderly lady.
Yes.
Sabuyela mangiphuma egate ngabona lokuzana khona omunye wakuthiwa uBelinda wala maphoyisa omyusisi nje wakuthiwa uBelinda. Ngambona egijimisa umfowethu laphana.
And as we were proceeding to the vehicle, I saw one lady that was referred to as Belinda. This lady, Belinda lady, was chasing my brother.
Yeah. Now, this court also had some testimony from one member of the South African police. He's also part of the investigating team here. Her name is Belinda Mukhula. Now, I don't know if you know Belinda Mukhula, who's affectionately known as Mamfundis.
Ngiyamazi mamfundisi lo Belinda engikhuluma ngaye ngomunye lo.
I know Mamfundisi, the Belinda I'm referring to is someone else.
Also, this unit at its inception had 2 Belindas. Thank you. May proceed.
Then okay, into ababengathi babeyibanga kwayethi lo nayi. Lo muntu nembophela ngoba kahlala nje fosulwa siyamsukela nje lo ngicanga ngaye lo muntu.
I think that what they were arguing about is because the other one was saying, but this person does not even stay in Fosterus. You are just, what you are just doing, or what you are just saying, you are just accusing this person because the person is not even staying in Fosterus.
That's now your brother.
Umfowenu lo.
Yes.
Yes.
Then hayi ngabuyisela emontweni.
I was taken back to the vehicle.
Sahamba thema songena R37.
We then left as we were about to get into the R37.
Would that be a name of a road?
Eh.
Yeah, yes.
Adonse plastic ya ngicabanga ngiyase Truworth plastic e grey.
Mabena then just pulled out a plastic, a grey plastic. I think it was a Truworths plastic.
Yes.
Angifaka wona ekhanda.
Placed it over my head.
Then angibuze ukuthi ngubani ushoes.
Then asked me, who is Shoes?
Thank you.
Then ngamchazela ushoes usibali. So ufikele kithi sasebenza eKlofu Western area.
I informed him that Kloof was my brother-in-law. He arrived there when we were still working in Kloof in Western area. Yebo.
Then uthe ma uphela umsebenzi eWestern area wazohlala nami eRustenburg eMarikana.
And then when his contract ended, or he did not work anymore in Western area, then he came to stay with me in Carltonville, Marikana.
Yes. Then abuze ngubani uGwabeni.
He then asked, who is Gwabeni?
Angimtshela uGwabeni ukuthi ngwasekhaya.
I then informed him that Gwabeni is my relative.
Yes.
Then aseqala ke sengibuza ke angibuza ukuthi ngiyamazi ufisa ukuthi Ntuli.
Asked me if I knew Fisokuhle Ntuli Nkani.
Ngathi ayangimazi.
I said no, I don't know him.
Angibuza ukuthi ngiyamazi Maphisa.
Asked me if I knew Mapisa.
Mthokoziseni ngathi angimazi.
Thokoziseni, I said I don't know him.
Then angibuza ukuthi ngiyamazi wathi Carlos ngathi angimazi athi hayi man uNcube ngithi hayi angimazi.
Then asked me, do you know Carlos? I said no, I don't know him. And then said no, Ncube. I said no, I don't know him.
Yes.
Then angibuze uyamazi uMoses Biyanga nje hayi ngiyabazi ngabachaza ngendlela engibazi ngayo ukuthi besikhula sonke bebefunda esikoleni ufike uMoses esikoleni then uNtanzi ngimazele engomeni then ngize ngamazi ngokufika kwakhe eRustenburg ngimazi efika ngoShoes.
I He then asked me about Muzi. I then explained how I know him or how I know them, that I got to know them when they go to school, and also informed him that I know Ntanzi through the traditional dance, and I also got to know him much better when he came to work in Rustenburg.
Yes.
Then-
Now, when he's asking those questions, that true worth plastic is on your head.
It's over my head.
Yes.
Then meqeda umbuzo ngabo wase ukhipha uplastic.
Then when he finished asking me about them, that's when he removed the plastic.
Yes.
Wathi wena sazokhuluma wena. Wathi lo xa siyamncenga usazositshela iqiniso lo.
He then said to me, you are still going to talk. This one thinks that we are begging him. He's going to tell us the truth.
No, thank you. Now back to the plastic thing. Was it squeezed over your hair or it was just put on your hair and it was just loose?
No, azange squeeze.
It was not squeezed.
Oh, okay, thank you. Then he says, you think you know too much. With us, we are going to talk. That's what he said.
Yes.
Then what happened thereafter?
Then ke kwadriviwa ke toti sasofika eMiddelburg.
Then they drove up until we reached Middelburg.
Then mayifika eMiddelburg bangena eMcDonald.
At Middelburg, they then went into McDonald's.
So kulapha ngabona konje okay labantu lezi imoto bezingesi-2 futhi bezi more than 2 kulezi imoto lezi.
That's where I noticed or I saw that these were not only 2 vehicles, but they were more. It was more than 2 vehicles.
Because I didn't know ukuthi uyende wakhamba. That's why ngekho la emotweni.
I didn't know where Yende came from, but he was not in the vehicle that I was in.
Yes.
Okay, wafika kimi wangibuza ukuthi uthi kimi Zungu siyazi ukuthi ungekho endaweni yesigameko.
He got to me and said to me, Zungu, we know that you were not at the crime scene.
But now, how did you get to know that the person that's now?
No, ufikile was introducer wathi angazazi ubongani Yende ubesebenza kwi-crime kwi-taxi industry crime bane angazazi Brakpan noma Boksburg.
When he got to me, introduced himself that he was Bongani Yende, that he was working for the taxi violence in Brakpan. Yebo?
Yes.
Then ke wasiqala kwangibuza ukuthi ke ngazi la yini mhlambe engayizwa mhlambe noma engangayixoxelwa ngoMoses Sibiya ngokufaka senzomnye ngathi mina ayikho into engangayexplain ngoMoses Sibiya mina ngalonto leyo.
He then asked me, what is it that I know, or what is it that I overheard, or something that was mentioned to me or said to me by Moses Sibiya. I then said, I know nothing about something that I was told about by Moses Sibiya.
Yes.
Waqhubeka wangibuza same question engibuza ngoNtanzi.
Asked me the same question with reference to Ntanzi.
Amjanta ayikho into abayi especially edibene nezinto nje lezi ikaSenzomnye ayikho into engiyaziyo mina ngane ngayixoxelwa ngayo.
I then said that I know nothing with relation to Senzo Meyiwa or something that was said to me.
Then
Yes.
wakhipha cell phone.
He then took out a cell phone,
Wayibeka nje phezu kwebonnet la emotweni.
just placed it on top of the bonnet of the vehicle,
Wathi angisondele.
asked me to come closer,
Then waphetha ithombe.
went through photos,
Elokhu engibuza uyamazi lo uyamazi lo.
kept on asking me, do you know this one, do you know this one?
Kwakuthi angabazi bonke labantu abaveza lapha ethombeni.
And then it happened that I knew none of the people that he was showing me on the photos.
Amagama angitshela wathi kimi Zungu into engicelayo yabona into esikhuluma la.
He then said to me, Zungu, what I'm requesting from you, you see that which we are discussing here.
Akukho kunye ozofikele phambili uede noma kuzokuthusa. Wena wazi labo abantu abaziyo ongabazi akubazi.
There is nothing that is going to scare you or when we get to where we are going, or anything that you are going to add. Those which you know, those which you don't know.
Then what? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, wadonsa ifoni hayi angazi wayefoni labani but wakumzothi general hayi simtholile.
Took out the phone. I don't know who he was calling, but I only heard him to be saying, General, no, we found him.
Yes.
Then ke kwasuka lo maqedwe ukudla kwahanjwa.
When they finished eating, they left.
Ngisafika because abanye enye imoto le yesibili ngasayiboni abanye behamba bebashiya nje ngendlela bashiya nje ngathi ngagcina ngishiyeke noMabhena noMhani.
As we traveled to the other cars, I could not see. I think I was only left with Mabhena and Mukhane.
Bangithatha ke bangisa police station yase lapha airport Captain Park.
They took me to the police station at the airport in Kempton Park.
Yes.
Fika Captain Park ngangena noMhani ngaphakathi.
Upon arrival in Kempton Park, I went inside with Mukhane.
Wafika ngigcobisa ithupha.
He then took my thumbprints.
Then wathatha yonke lokho ngangigqoka ngiyangigqoka wakuthiwa ukushiya ungangeniswa ngaphakathi lokaneni ngashika nje nebhlukweni neskipa kuphela.
He took everything that was not allowed, that I was not allowed to go into the cells with, and I was only left with the pants as well as the t-shirt and the shoes.
Then bangishiya kanjalo ke
That's how they left me
beshiyiseleni.
in the cell.
Thank you. Now, when you were first approached by Mabhena at Beresford, did he indicate to you whether or not you were under arrest, or he was arrested you for, was arresting you for a specific offense when he instructed those people to handcuff you?
Umeqala uzakwena ke uMabhena laphayana eBeresford uma esetshela labayana ke ukuthi abakufaka ozankosi noma abakubophe ingaba wakutshela yini ukuthi uyaboshwa usuyaboshwa noma usuyaboshwa manje?
Akaze ngitshene lutho.
No, he never told me anything.
They just handcuffed you, bundled you into the motor vehicle with all those swearing words and drove with you to Metlibek.
Yes.
Yes. Yebo.
Thank you. Now, at Metlibek, you have this interview with
Yende.
Bongani Yende. Ultimately, you got taken to Captain Park Police Station, where you're saying, Mukhane. Why do we say this is Mukhane?
Okay, sesishiyekile masifika ngaphakathi sesifike police station introduce ukuthi ungumhane
Okay.
usebenza e-office no General Geninda.
When we got into the police station, he introduced himself that he was Mukhane and then that he was working with General Geninda.
Thank you. Among those people who were there, did anyone introduce himself as Masemula?
No.
Akekho was introduced ke lapho nanjengoMasemula kulabo ababe lapho.
So you never wondered as to, but that Masemula that I spoke to who made allegations of rape, why is he not here? Maybe police are operating in a different way. But nonetheless, this Mukhane instructs you to take everything out that you are not allowed to take into the cells, and then he takes your fingerprints. What did you understand by that?
Ngendlela asengibuka ngisho mina ngiboshiwe ngendawo yokwasekwenzeka ngakhona.
The way in which I saw it and the manner in which it was happening, I considered myself to have been arrested.
Thank you. Now, did he say anything regarding the reason why he would do that, or whether or not you've been charged, you've been arrested for a specific offense or what?
Ingaba washo yini ukuthi kwakungane kwenza lokho ukuthi ke unecala owawuthweswa lona noma?
Mina into angithusa lokho ngithusela ukuthi hayi kusasa uye court akukho kodwa icala elalibekwe kimi ukuthi liphi icala ngibekwe lona.
What was just scaring me or was frightening me was that I was just being informed that tomorrow you are going to court, but there was no offense that I was informed of, or that this is what I'm being charged with.
Now, this is the Mukhane was saying that.
Mukhane wesho lokho?
Yebo mkhana.
Yes, it was Mukhane.
Thank you. Then he puts you in a holding cell, and then he leaves you.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
And then what happened thereafter?
Then ngakusasa ngicabanga ukuthi kwangabo around 1 to 12.
And then,
abo 12 to 1 bafika bazongikhipha kwisele.
then in the morning, I think between 12 and 1, then they arrived and took me out of the cell.
That's now a Monday.
It's Monday.
Umsombuluko, yeah.
Now, when you say 12, was it midday or midnight?
Midday.
Kwakusemini.
Thank you. He comes and takes you out. Where did he take you to?
Bangise boardroom yakhona ipolice bangifawuza nkosi bangise boardroom.
Upon arrival there, placed handcuffs on me and then took me to the boardroom.
And did he explain the reason why he had put you in cells or arrested you?
No.
Cha angizange asisho ke isizathu.
Thank you. He frog-marches you to the boardroom, and then what happened in the boardroom? Who did you meet then? What happened?
Boardroom ngathola was introduced kwakunguye uMamhola Mamfundisi.
At the boardroom, the person that introduced himself was Mamhula Mamfundisi,
No Brigadier Kininda.
Brigadier Kininda,
Kuyende,
Yende,
kuMkhane,
Mkhane,
kuMabhena,
Mabena,
kuBelinda, be-6.
Belinda. There were 6.
Kwakuyimi ka-7.
I was the 7th one.
Thank you. What happened?
Kwenzekani?
Or maybe
Into eyenzeka bathi kimi angibachazele ngohambo lwami lwaseFoslas. But
What happened was that they asked me to tell them about my journey for Sloras,
with Constable Zungu.
naye uConstable Zungu.
yes.
So ngabachazela into eyenzeka usuku lonke ukwenzakalani.
I informed them about what happened the entire day.
Then ukuthi unyaka ngoba ngangiconfused by that time ngangasikhumbuli kahle ukuthi
It said that the year, I could not remember the year because I was confused.
Yes.
then baba bengibuza ukuthi ke but no bayavuma ukuthi mina ngangekho lapha.
They then said to me, we agree that you were not there.
So into abagcila kuyakhulu bengibuza ngogwabini nomuzi nomafiki ukuthi akukhona abake baxoxa kimi.
What they were emphasizing on, they were inquiring with regards to Muzi, Kwabeni, and Mafika, asking me, did they never ever say anything or discuss anything with me?
And did they indicate in relation to what?
Maila Nani,
Mayelana necase of Senzo
with regards to the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
So in other words, they were saying you, accused number one, they were saying to you, accused number one and accused number two, is there anything which they could have discussed with you in relation to the deceased's death?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yebo.
And then what were your response to
Mina abatshela ayikho into ebengixoxa nabo because laba zingane kimi laba.
I told them that nothing that I discussed with them. I even told them that these guys are younger than me, including Kwabeni.
yes?
Ngoba naye ayikho into angayikhuluma nami ethinta izinto engathi azikho right.
Because even with him, there's nothing that he can discuss with me with regards to things that are just out of the way, that are not right.
And did they also ask you about Kwabeni, whether or not there is anything that he told you or he discussed with you in relation to the death of the deceased?
Babengibuza konke nje ngoba ngisho bayengibuza ngabo boyi-3.
They were asking me everything. As I mentioned that, they asked me about the 3 of them.
Yes. And then what happened as they were asking you?
Njengoba ngibuza wayelokhu ebhala uGininda.
As they were asking me, Gininda kept on writing.
Yes.
Okay, until azithila kwaze la kwashaya isiphathu ukuthi bathi hayi sibe right ase akwehlukwana.
Until the time where they now said that we are now okay, let's part ways.
So you were taken into the boardroom. You met those 6 police officers. They started to ask you questions about whether or not accused number 1, accused number 2, and Kwabeni had ever discussed anything with you relating to the death of Sizwe, and then you said there's nothing that they
Yes,
ever discussed with you.
Yes, there's nothing that I know.
And at that moment, Brigadier was writing.
Yes.
Yebo, Brigadier wayebhala ngaleso sikhathi.
I know this is an awkward question. Did you know what he was writing?
Uyakwazi wayebhala?
Angikho sure ukuthi wayebhala noma wayebhala statement noma wayebhala ini angikho sure.
I'm not certain as to what was writing, whether I was writing a statement or what. I'm not certain.
Thank you. My lord, I realize that it is almost 3 minutes to 1 o'clock. May I request that we adjourn for the lunch, my lord?
Yes. 2 o'clock then?